Yeah.
Niger flavor that comes.
That guy's in the building. I told you I'm the life for the party. Why your guys want to try collect that beat?
Welcome back to my channel. Hope you are doing fine. Today I'll be showing you how to cut and off the shoulder wrap top. And the measurement we'll be using today is our shoulder, which is 14, bust, which is 41, waist 41, hips 45, and the length of the top will be 22. I'll be using a pattern paper to cut it, and then I will now transfer it to the fabric, and I'll be making use of our Ankara fabric and then also a plain fabric. So the first thing that we're going to do is to get the length of the top, which I want mine to be 22 inches. Then the other thing is to get the shoulder measurement, 14, which I said is 14. You divide 14 by 2, which is 7. Then I want the wideness of my neck to be 4 inches. If you're a slimmer person, you could use 3.5, but I'll be using 4. I want the length, the depth of my neck to be also 4 inches. Then remember, from here to here is my shoulder measurement. I'll be taking 1 inch for my shoulder slant. Taking 1 inch for my shoulder slant. Then I'll be taking 8 inches for my armhole. For my armhole, from that 1 inch, I'll be taking 8 inches for my armhole. So I'll just trace the line. Then under this my armhole, okay, let me just draw the line out. So under this my armhole, I'll be measuring out my bust. My bust is 41. I will divide 41 into 4. And what I'll be having is 10.25. So I'll measure from my middle point, which is this 10.25. Which is this. Then my 1 inch for my seam allowance. Then from the beginning, I'll measure 17 for my half length. 17 for my half length, which is also called your waist point. This is where you measure your waist point. Then the last line is for my hips. So my waist is 41, which is also 10.25. I don't want it tight because I'll be using a belt to cinch it. It's also 10.25, and then 1 inch for seam allowance. Then for my hips is 45. My hips is 45, so I also divide 45 by 4. Divide 45 by 4, which will give me 11.25. I'll measure from my middle point also. 11.25. Then also give 1 inch sewing allowance. So I'm done measuring the circumference part of my body. So what I will do is to come here. Remember, I said I want 4 inches for the depth of my neck. This is 4 inches. So I'll just use the line to trace it. After doing that, then because I want it to be an off shoulder wrap top, from this my 7 inches, from this part is my shoulder part, I'll measure out another 8.5 inches. You could use 8.5, you could use 9, you could use 8, depending on what you want, but I'll be using 8.5, or I'll be using 9. Let me use 9. I'll be using 9. So what I'll just do, just to trace this line to this part, you use your ruler to just trace it. Just trace it to that part. Then you also trace out your measurement you've already done on this side, which is your bust, your waist, and your hips. So for the front, for the front, my neckline will be 4 inches, but for the back, I want it to be 1 inch. 1 inch. That is the length. I want it to be 1 inch. So what I'll just do is just to make a curve. Then for the front, it will be 4 inches. Remember, I said I'll use the pattern to draw my front. Then the last thing we are going to be doing before cutting is to trace out from this 9 inches to the bust point before we cut out. You use your ruler to trace from that 9 inches to the bust point. Can you see? Then you cut out. I'll cut out 1 inch for my back first. So what I'll do is to take my my fabric and I'll fold into 2 as well. I'll use it to cut my back first. So I've placed it to cut my back pattern. So this is for my back. So what I'll do now is now to cut the neck, which I'll use to cut my front. What you do is from this point here, you measure out 6 inches. inches. Then at your waist, which I said is around this 17, you measure out 4 inches from this part, from your waistline, 4 inches. So I said from the bust point, you measure out 6 inches. Then at the waist point, from this side, you measure out 4 inches. Then you trace it from your neckline down to the knee. You just use a ruler to first trace this part. In the line, just cut out this part. So you don't need all that part. This is the only part you need. So you just use this to cut out your front, the 2 parts of your front. This will be into 2. Cutting this is for my front. I have 2. As I said, you cut that one into 2. So you just cut a block of fabric, a strip like 2 inches, and then you use it to. This is the right side and this is the wrong side, so you just place it like this and you sew to the length of your top. Can you see? You do the same thing on this other side also. You sew, you place it and this part, you use 1/2 inch to join, you sew it and then you sew it down. So I'm doing that and then I'll show you what next to do. 2 inches for the strip, and then this is to turn your back neck. You just place it at the front, sew it round, and then you turn it to fold, and to sew inside. You fold it and then sew inside. Done joining my back neckline. The next thing to do is my belt. I'll be using a plain fabric for my belt. One belt will be very long and the other one will be quite short. So I'll be using a 45-inch length belt and a 65-inch length belt. This one is my 65 inches. Then this other one, I cut it 45 inches. But for the wideness, I measured 5. Okay, I measured them 5, yes. Then when I'll fold into 2 in the back, and then I'll be joining the sides with 1/2. I'll join the sides with 1/2. So after joining it, make sure that one part is straight. After joining it by the side, you also close this part. You make one side to be straight. Then the other side, let me use this one. The other side, you make it slant. Can you see? You make one side slant, you make the other side straight. So that's how you join it. So I'll join it and then I'll show you how it looks like. At the front pattern, before turning your strip to the other side, you open a hole at your waist point and then you attach your belt. You attach the straight part inside, then before you now fold in. The same thing at this other side. I open a small hole at my waist part, I will attach the straight part inside, then I will now turn in. So that is what I'm doing now. Attaching your belt. This is the front, this is the front, this is my back, then this side is the front, this side is the back. So this is how you place it. I want to join the shoulder slant, so I just join the shoulder slant. Then this one also, I place it here, and I join the shoulder slant. So I'm doing that, and then I'll come and show you. Joining my shoulder slant, the next thing to do is just to cut off this part. And after doing this is to cut out our sleeve. I want to cut my first sleeve at once, my two sleeve at once, sorry. Or you can decide to let me fold into two, so I'll show you how to. You just cut once, you can fold into two, cut one, and then it's easy to cut the other sides. I'll be folding my fabric into four. I folded into two first, like this, and I'm folding into four. But I can cut out my two fabric, my two sleeve. So the length of my sleeve, I want it to be 18.5. Remember, for my armhole, the length I used 8. So I'll measure out 8 here. Then I'll add half for seam allowance. I want my sleeve to be a kind of balloon sleeve, so you just draw like an A-line here. Then from this upper part, you measure out like 3 inches. Then you curve. The next thing you do is just to cut out. You could still expand it depending on you. I don't know what you want. Just note your middle part. So you bring out one, and then you join it to your shoulder to shoulder. Like this, you bring that part you already notch, you join it like this, and then you sew it round. So I'm doing that, and I'm showing you. Joining the sleeve to the wrap dress. So the next thing I'll do is just to sew. This is the back, this is the back, this is the back. So you just use 1 inch to sew it all through to this place. But at this waist, at your waist point, you just leave an opening. You don't sew this part from your waist point to the length of your belt. You just leave it open, then you sew all through down. You leave this part open. But at this other side, you sew the same thing and sew it straight down. There's no opening. You will leave an opening where the long belt will enter from. That is the only part you leave an opening. But the other side, you just sew it all through to your length of your dress. And at my sleeve, I want a tiered sleeve. I will put in an elastic at the end of my sleeve. So I'm going to fold with 1 inch for my elastic, which I just use pin to just do now. Just use 1 inch to fold. And the next thing I will do is from the beginning of my sleeve, I'll measure out 2 inches. And after that, I'll also measure out 5 inches. I'll do the same thing. I get to the length of the sleeve. I'll measure out 2 inches. I'll measure out 5 inches. I'll come here also again. I'll measure out 2 inches. I'll measure out 5 inches. You can still go to the back and do the same thing. You can see the line well. Come to this side too. Measure out 2. Measure out 5. Measure out 2 inches. You also measure out 5 inches. Measure out 2 inches here. Measure out 5 inches. Then what you do to get your pin, from this you hold your fabric like this. This 5 inches, you bring it to meet these 2 inches. Bring it to meet the 2 inches. Then use the pin to hold it. Do the same thing again. Do the same thing again. Take this 2 inches again to make the 5 inches. Same thing again. Take this 2 inches again to make the 5 inches. So you do it round the sleeve. Then what you just use needle and thread and just stitch this part, or you go to your machine and stitch it. Just stitch this part. You can then at the back too, you do the same thing, and then you just stitch it. At this down part, we'll be putting our elastic to make the hand firm. So that's what I'll be doing, and I'm showing you. After doing that, we just fold. You weave. You take to your weaving machine, you weave this part, the down part, and then just fold once. You weave the down part and then you now fold once, then you are done. I'm done doing my third sleeve. I use my machine to stitch some parts that I want to look folded. Can you see how it look like? So the next thing I did was to fold my sleeve length with 1 inch. But I weaved it before doing it. Then I left the space that I will attach my elastic. There's a small space I left to attach my elastic. So after that we are done, let me show you how to tie it, as in to knot your belt. This long part, you put it at that opening you left, and you take it all through the back. This shorter one, just tie it. This is how it should be looking like. You just tie the knots at the side. Watching, we are done. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, to share, and then to subscribe. Also, you turn on your notification for my next video. Bye.
I told you I'm the life for the party. Why your guys want they try go let that be? Bitty ain't don't gun, make me want to hack, so paddy me them side, Sholo Maggie. Mommy see I no be liquor spender. I got a shitload of that legal tender. I'm thinking how we met is not coincidental. I can make a life just a little better. Have you